Greetings all, Vanna here for the Fire Signs Weekly Message. Wow, I am blown away by y'all's reading already. So your pre-shuffle cards came out with this beautiful message. Aries, first of all, had the passion flower. And I can see in how the cards were acting when I was connecting to the pre-shuffle that there was this battle between head and heart. Like going after something you really want, like listening to those innate pushes and that intuition that you feel and hear in your body, listening to that instead of trying to reason it away or say like it's just this or it's just that or I'm over yada yada. You just trusted it. And it is leading you to so much fulfillment and so much love and joy, but that is going to be on the other end of it. You are in the middle of the transition now. You have already come so far and you're kind of like at this middle point, but you have more to go at the end of this journey and you have more to understand. With the bottom of the deck being realization, absolutely. And I feel like you finally come to this realization about something to do in the situation that your situation that has maybe held you back or made you feel upset or restrained is what I want to say. There's something about the situation that made you feel restrained, especially because the Sagittarius has got root chakra and the number 1 here. And it's reflecting in the dice. We have Neptune, Pisces, and the number 1 again. This was a very emotional journey to try and push and make this happen when there were resistance, when there were things that were telling you you didn't deserve to have this, or trying to make it look like what it is that you wanted was not going to fulfill you, it was not going to sustain you. There was trying to put every reason on you to not do what everything in your body was telling you to do. And I find that so common with my life these days and connection to the energy. Being raised, like I'm 24 years old and I was raised to sort of recognize or understand these energies. I made a lot of these discoveries myself as I got older and I decided to go down this path, but I was raised in a household where paganism and Wicca was encouraged, not repressed. So it brings this different energy of confidence, but has also led to an emotional instability in some instances. I feel like a lot of you have gone through a similar journey, walking you have the Magician and the Queen of Pentacles that have come out for you in this little stack. This is the energy that you're stepping into now. I want you to see that one. This is the third one that has shown up because we have the one in the dice, the one of the root chakra. You are starting a brand new beginning and one in a position of power because you have been restrained so very much in the past. It has been difficult to move forward on anything that requires your passion or your confidence because that was something that you worked very hard for. Even the ability to look at yourself and say, I am beautiful, and not feel like you're faking it. To genuinely feel that in your chest, to give yourself a compliment. That was a hard-won confidence. You did not always have that. Ace of Cups in reverse. You did not always feel like you were moving with direction, like you were moving with fulfillment. Queen of Cups in reverse, too. There was no fulfillment in this other world, in this other life, but you were in a place and an energy where you couldn't even accept or recognize when there was something coming in. There was an opportunity coming in because all you were able to see was this storm. All you were able to to look at. And what I keep seeing is the is her cup in her hand, and it's reminding me of alcoholism. I personally am 2 years sober from alcohol, and it has been a very difficult journey. But one thing that I do know is that a lot of my depressive and negative thoughts went away, or they weren't as powerful when I stopped drinking, because alcohol is literally a depressant. The Native Americans would call it body eats soul, because it detaches your soul from your corporeal body, because you make it such an inhospitable place. You're making your body a toxic environment for your soul when you drink. And I'm not like at all judging anyone. Absolutely, you live your life the way you want to. That's just a personal thing for me. And if anyone was struggling with that, or struggling with sobriety, I understand, and I am with you there. But it is in that time when everything was horrible, I was drinking a lot, and it was just repeating this cycle, because I would wake up feeling awful because I was drinking, because I was feeling awful from work that day, and then I would go into work feeling awful, and then it made everything worse, and then it just repeated this cycle until I realized there was something that had to change. And it was hard. It was very hard, but nothing about change is easy. Where did you go? I legitimately just lost the cards. Okay, that is very interesting. I'm gonna have to check and make sure that I didn't lose any more when I'm done here. But what disappeared was Forge Don't Follow. And it was literally in the shadow over here by my desk. And don't tell people where you feel this transition is taking you. Don't speak about it like to everyone, because that brings way more attention and energy from outside people than it needs. And when you are developing something like an evil eye or a hex, or someone's just bad thoughts about you, can ruin or taint the energy that you're working with, and you are starting something brand new. You have gone through a very deep cycle of healing and realization, and it has brought you to this new power place. And this is going to be a road that you have to discover yourself. It's going to be one you pave yourself. And that doesn't mean you will be walking alone on it. That doesn't mean you can't share this with trusted people, but boasting about your successes is not the way to continue them. Absolutely acknowledge your successes, acknowledge your blessings in your work, but thank spirit, thank yourself. Don't go around with this braggadocious energy. Hubris is the end of so many of us, and it's so easy to get swept up in that passion and in that energy. But I definitely feel like that's another reason why the root chakra is here, is to stay grounded, stay humble. The 7 Star Sisters, birthing creations, tapestry. Holy shit. I literally feel like in my chakras, where my sacral is, like pushing, like energetic. Wow. Birthing creations, tapestry of life, expressions. I literally felt that in my spine when I read birthing creations. And then cracked open, rock bottom. Surrender to the alchemy of life. Yeah, you are in a transition. You are in a transition. You are changing so much right now. So don't hold on to a outline or a rubric that someone else laid out, or what someone else has done, because no one has done what you have done. That alone makes everyone else's plans invalid. Take what resonates and leave the rest, and build your beautiful road yourself with your experiences, intuition, and compassion. Have a beautiful day, my fire signs.